Hi everyone, I'm Adrian and that is the Nissan Qashqai Facelift. Thank you for joining me in this review and hopefully we'll discover together what this car is about. Nissan Qashqai was always a very good looking vehicle and now it looks even better with its new V-shaped grille. You see these elements here that they seem illuminated but they are not. These and these are the only illuminated parts and these ones are reflective. So overall, when you look at the vehicle, it looks like it has more illuminated elements than it actually has. It is a very interesting 3D lighting effect. This color is also new on the Qashqai and it looks very good. It is a very deep green. Under the new front badge you have the camera, the front view camera, that it is part of the AVM system, around view monitor, along with the cameras that you have in the side mirrors and the one that you have mounted on the hatch right here below the Qashqai name. The around view monitor technology is now changed for this Qashqai and now you have up to 8 perspectives of the car. In the back you have different styled tail lights for the Qashqai that look very sleek and premium. They are now fully transparent and they only light up when you turn on the lights or the turning signals, and they create a very interesting 3D effect. The trunk is very practical, as Nissan already taught us with other models. You have this divider that is very useful. I will just try to put my bag here and just demonstrate you that. It is a very useful thing to have this divider that allows you to keep the luggages in place. So you also have the double floor for the trunk and the divider. This part here also can be lifted up when you don't have luggages in that area. So very, very useful technology. Also the hooks for carrying stuff. You have also the power outlet and another hook here on this side. To close the trunk you have this button, and to also lock the vehicle after leaving the car and the trunk area, you can press this button. Now I only want to just close it. Let's check the rear seats. Both of them are adjusted to my size. I'm 1.74 meters high and this is how I'm staying in the car. Enough room for my knees and also enough room for my feet under the front seat. So very good use of space here in the back, and I also have an armrest to just take full advantage of the comfort of the car with 2 cup holders. They are not, however, they are not adjustable in any way, so and not deep enough, so probably some taller items might fall off. I would prefer a better design for this armrest with the cup holders, but it is what it is. To reflect the evolution, you have 2 USB charging ports in the back, 2 USB Type-C ports. Let me just open this, yeah. And the vents, of course, that are very useful to have a very cool cabin in sunny days like this one. Because I left the car on with the AC running, you can hear now the engine, the combustion engine, that is working to charge the battery. But as soon as the charge level, let's say a critical charge level is reached, the combustion engine will shut off. At this vehicle, the combustion engine has no connection with the wheels. It is not spinning the wheels. The car is put in motion by the E-Force electric motor that has 190 PS. Before getting to the driver's seat, let me show you this. This is the button for the keyless system, only present on the front doors, not on the rear doors too. So when you have the key with yourself and the car is off, you press this and you lock the car, and when you come again to the vehicle, you can unlock it from there. The cabin and the steering wheel, it is very nice. I really like what Nissan did in all this area. It is very well organized and very well put together. I have clear access to all the relevant buttons. All the windows have automatic function, so one touch for rolling the windows up and down. Here is the button that you can use to lock the rear windows. Here you select the mirror that you want to adjust and then press again to deactivate it, to turn off this LED. You can fold them on demand if you want, and of course you can use the joystick to adjust the position of the mirror. Very clear commands for lock and unlock the vehicle, and of course you have the memory settings, at least at this version that I have with me. I have two seating positions that can be memorized by the vehicle. Also on the passenger side, you can see that it has the lock and unlock buttons very visible. Very clear controls for multimedia system. Also they have like a small hump here just to feel where the button is. In the era of digital buttons, this kind of stuff is really appreciated. Here you have the volume, of course, and you can use these buttons to navigate in the car's menu. You can change the views of the display, and with the OK button you can press it and you can scroll it to go wherever you want. So basically this is the functionality, and on the right hand you have the commands, for example, to answer the phone, also with a small hump for an easy find, and the commands for the adaptive cruise control and the safety, the Nissan Pilot, on or off. The controls for climate are still in a physical way, so they are not touch control buttons, and they work really well. I mean, the buttons, the feedback is very good, and it is an absolute joy just to play with them. You have a shortcut for heated seats. No ventilated seats for this car, but you have heated seats. The heated seats function can be also accessed via the voice commands, because the car now has the Google technology, and you can activate the vocal controls very easily. Heated steering wheel as well, and shortcut to demist the windshield, because now I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there are like some small the small wires that are going through the windscreen. So this is the button for just hitting the windscreen. This area here is to charge your phone, wireless charger. You have the start stop button and the main controls of the transmission and the e-pedal. Here you can turn on or off the e-pedal with confirmation here in the instrument cluster. E-pedal on or off. EV mode is to determine the car to prioritize the EV driving, when you are maybe in a city or something like that. Automatic parking functions, you can press once and it will start. Also you have the camera button here to access the parking system and the parking technology. So these are the 8 views that you can have for the vehicle, in addition to the ones, the standard ones that you have. you can also have multiple views also from the corners, for example. So standard you get front, rear and side, but now you have an additional 4 views in the corners, which is very useful, and with a car that is the same as the car that you're driving. Good cup holders position here, and yeah, the gear shifter, the gear selector, I want to explain you a bit because the informations on it are not very visible, they are very discreet. So when you go to drive, you almost not see it. You go to reverse, there is some small LED that is lit up here, but you cannot see it very clearly. And this area here is illuminated in the night. Now let's play a bit with the infotainment system. This is the home button. You have like some windows just to scroll. Okay, some views. You have the shortcut for the navigation, the multimedia settings if you listen to the radio, or you can select the source. Okay, and the apps. Nissan says that there are around 70 apps, 70 apps, like Waze, for example, and many others to use when you are driving. As you can see, the theme is black, and it is, let's say, it is made to blend in very good with the overall design of the vehicle and not to appear too, let's say, too visible and too upfront. On the camera, it might look that it is darker than it should, but in reality the view that you have on the display, it is very good, and of course you can adjust it. No, this is the volume, okay, and I can adjust the brightness of the screen if I want to do that. So here you have, let's say, the most brightest view is this one. Press once for daylight and then go to the max. This is how you'll see the display with maximum luminosity. One relevant change for the facelift is this instrument panel that is wrapped in fabric that is very nice to touch. What is interesting to note is that the combustion engine has 3 cylinders with turbocharger, and it is used only to generate electricity for the electric motor that drives the wheels. So the electric motor has a power of 190 metric horsepower PS, and the combustion engine has a total output in terms of power of 154 metric horsepower PS. But this combustion engine, it is not used for driving. There is only one gear, so you don't have a gearbox or a CVT, a continuously variable transmission. All you have is the electric motor driving the front wheels. This car can't be with all-wheel drive, it's only front-wheel drive. When the 2.1 kilowatt-hour battery is full enough, the combustion engine will stop and the car will use electricity from that battery. Again, when you need more power and electricity is drained from the battery, the combustion engine starts again to provide electricity. So this is some sort of like a range extender functionality, let's say, but the car is in its logic, it is like an electric vehicle with a combustion engine to provide the power. To see how this drives and how it behaves, there's only one way. Let's start driving. When it comes to driving the Qashqai Facelift, the first thing I noticed it is the refinement and its resemblance with an electric car. This hybrid system with 190 horsepower, metric horsepower PS, it is smooth enough to feel I don't know, like almost electric vehicle, to give you that feeling of electric driving, even though sometimes you can hear it. The RPM, the revs of the electric motor are combined very good with the RPMs of the combustion engine. So now I'm out of, I think I'm out, yes, I'm out of the village, and I'll try to demonstrate now. I'm accelerating from around 50 kilometers per hour to, let's say, 90. So it is very, very linear, and the vibe that I have regarding this car, the resemblance with an electric vehicle, comes from the fact that it brakes quite a lot. So when you're using the e-pedal mode, or when you're using B mode, the car brakes, but like in some EVs, it doesn't fully stops. So it brakes enough to feel to really feel the car braking, but you need to use the brake pedal to stop it completely. Somehow it is expected from an hybrid vehicle, but again, coming back to the feeling of EV that you have in this car, you almost expect it to fully stop. So I find this very interesting because I think I never felt a hybrid that resembles so much with an EV like this Qashqai Facelift does. Having Nissan's technology for almost 15 years with the Nissan Leaf, they learned how to manage all the systems, all the electric motors that are used by the car, to give the driver the kind of feedback that is very similar with an electric vehicle, but of course without having the range anxiety. So if you are an EV fan like I am, you might find that this car is very, very suited for, let's say, EV drivers, even though this one, it is a hybrid. Very, very interesting feeling to observe when it comes to a test drive, and I invite you all to have some, I don't know, half of an hour, 1 hour with the car, as much as it is possible from your Nissan dealer. But in the end, you'll notice that the car is very easy to drive. You can very easily adapt yourself to the car, and the driving position, it is very good. What I noticed, on the other hand, when it comes to ergonomics and so on, is that this armrest is not adjustable on height, and it's not sliding, so it is a fixed position. For my size, 1.74 meters high, I find this a bit too backward oriented. So I would prefer this to be a bit more upfront to better sustain my my elbow. But overall, the height of this one in its only position, it is the same as the height of this other armrest situated on the door, and basically your body will always stay with the perfectly aligned spline. A thing that I noticed at Nissan Ariya, for example, the full electric vehicle from Nissan, is that this central armrest, it's a bit higher than the one placed on the door. So when you're driving too much, you can feel that it's a bit tiring. But it is not the case with this one. They studied the interior and the ergonomics very, very well, and you have a very, very good package in terms of driving position, sitting position in the vehicle. Also, the seats are very long. and you can really feel the support of the seat. Even the design of the cushion, it's really nice because allows air to circulate, and you don't necessarily feel the need for ventilated seats. The geometry of the fabric itself looks like it does a good job in keeping your bum cool enough. The visibility is also a strong point of Nissan Qashqai Facelift, because my view through the windscreen is very good. It is a wide windscreen and quite a tall one, so I see perfectly through the window. Also, the side mirrors are in a very good position. I can observe them very well, both of them. They are quite high, so basically with only one view, starting from this mirror, going to the windscreen and then to the other mirror, I can have a real feel, a real view about the environment I'm driving. So I don't need to look downwards, then upwards on the windscreen, and then downwards again to the side mirror. Everything is very well lined up, and in this line of sight I can see on the windscreen the head-up display if I keep it active. If I deactivate it, I need to look a bit downwards to see my speed and my power usage, but I don't see any inconvenience in using both of these systems. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of head-up display systems, but I must admit Nissan did a very good job with this one, because it is colored, the resolution is very good, and the figures, the letters, and all the stuff that the display is showing are quite large and easy to see. However, I prefer to look a bit downwards to the instrument cluster that has a very good resolution. It is a full digital display with a very good resolution and nice display theme. So I prefer this one when I'm comparing it with the head-up display. The driving position overall, it is good for my body, it is good for my safety and for my view on the road. The steering moves very good. It can be connected to the drive mode, so if you switch to sport from here, you can have like so sport, it's up, okay? You can have a stiffer feeling from the... Okay, this is an intermediate point, sorry for that. I need to press continue, okay. So yeah, you can have a bit more feel, a sportier feel of the steering when you switch the drive mode into the sport mode, and if you go to standard or eco, the steering will be, let's say, normal. You have two options to choose from, and you can also configure it from the car's menu. You can also drive in normal but have the steering feel sport, for example. So the steering feel can be connected with the drive mode, or it cannot be connected with the drive mode. That's the thing that you need to remember. Personally, I like it this way, connected to the drive mode, because I like the normal and the eco setting to be, let's say, lighter and more like, I don't know, for regular drivers, and the sport mode for maybe winding roads like this one, and I want to play with the car a bit. You can this is a bit uphill road, and you can hear the roar of the engine. Those 190 horsepower, they really do a good job in keeping the car agile enough and powerful enough. Of course, I'm alone in the vehicle right now with only my own luggage from the airport, but I can really tell that the car moves quite effortlessly, and even though you'll have more people in the car and more luggage, you will still feel the easiness of this car when it moves. So very good hybrid powertrain from Nissan. The fuel consumption stays in reasonable figures, and I guess this is what people are searching when it comes to hybrid vehicles. For a long time, when you wanted to see and to buy a hybrid vehicle, you maybe looked at other brands, but with this system, Nissan is doing a really good job. This is all from my side. Thank you for watching this review till the end. I hope you found interesting informations in it, and till the next time, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my work, and don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Till the next time, bye bye, see ya.